Hey, welcome back to 2DG. Hey, we're on a road trip today.
Oh yeah.
Where are we headed?
We're heading to Founders. If you watched our videos earlier this week, you would have known.
Yeah. So, we're looking at their tap. What are we seeing here?
We're seeing that, hopefully, we have a very good possibility of getting both KBS and CBS, being the Kentucky Breakfast Stout or the Canadian Breakfast Stout. The difference is the Canadian one, they age in bourbon barrels that used to have maple syrup in there. And if you watch Project Pam, a video from them earlier, it's basically the same process.
Cool. So anyway, we're kind of stoked. We're hoping it's, not going to be a pain in the butt. We actually just planned to go. It just happened that all this was going on this weekend.
We do get kind of lucky with that sometimes.
So, well, we'll find out. Yeah.
Our lucky charm.
Yeah. So, keep watching. We'll bring you some more info later.
2DG.
What do you got there?
Right here we have 2015 CBS, the Canadian Breakfast Stout. It's the regular KBS, but aged in barrels that used to house maple syrup, as well as the actual bourbon itself. So anyway, appearance on it, dark as hell. Head dissipated very quickly. It was a nice tan, coffee-colored head. Let's get a nose on it here. You already tasted it.
Regular 804 of the KBS.
It's not too much different, honestly, than the regular standard KBS in the nose. You do get a little bit more of a generic kind of sweetness, less vanilla and less coffee. Tons of roasted malt. Like I said, tons of the generic sweetness. Lots of booze, coffee. But yeah, it's tasty.
Well, like I said,
as I said, you already did.
So if they're far enough in line where they're like right there, and getting out of line. So who got here? Okay. And they want KBS.
They make their pickles.
It's right at the front. Tons of bitterness.
They make their pickles.
I think it's around 70 IBUs. You get a lot of the sweetness. It starts out as vanilla, but then really rounds out into a nice burnt caramelized sugar flavor that mixes in with the maple as well that you get from the syrup in the barrel. You do get lots of the coffee, tons of the burnt malt in there. And then, like I said, the generic sweetness in there as well. First time having it, obviously. I've had KBS once before. If you watch our channel, you would know. But wow.
Okay, we just had KBS 2015. How does that rate?
Better. KBS 2015, 10, easy, not even a question.
Well, sure, but I mean, how does the CBS stand up?
CBS is better.
I agree.
If I could do an 11, I would. But yeah, 10.
I think
it's got a better mouthfeel and a better balance. The 2015 is real hot. A lot of alcohol, thinner
agree.
body than I thought. At least thinner than the one we had at Brewhaven, which was, I believe, the 2014 variety, which we just picked a 4-pack up of. 2 4-packs of it. Yeah, maybe that's a hint. But no, this one's vastly superior in my opinion.
I would agree.
2DG. All right, we're gonna do a marathon here. This one, KBS, but it's their Blast version, which was aged in I believe the server said a barrel that used to house hot sauce as well.
I think they added hot sauce.
I heard Tabasco, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, lots of pepper on this, but not like the pepper skin that you get with like what we did with the bomb. You get like pepper, like extract. You can smell that it's going to be hot. It's almost like you almost get like a ketchup-y type of smell, and then you throw in the burnt malt. You do get hints of vanilla and coffee in there, but it's really muted. Next
Yeah,
to
the hot
sauce.
sauce takes over.
Yeah, let's taste her.
Bill Blast. It's made with Bill Blast hot sauce.
Built Blast. Wow. It is spicy. It's not hot per se. It does linger and it does stay there. You notice it for sure. Real thin on the body compared to the CBS that we just did, and even I'd say a little bit thinner than regular KBS. And you get the burnt malt in there, you get the bitterness, but honestly the hot sauce kind of takes over completely. I don't get much of the sweetness at all. At the back end, the hot sauce really sticks around. It's very, very prominent.
It's not overly hot, but
No, it's not at all.
very spicy, hanging around. Yeah.
And you do get tons of that pepper extract, juice, flavor. It's unlike any hot beer that I've ever had.
Yeah, this is almost like you took a beer and you poured hot sauce in it, and that's that.
Yeah, exactly.
Now go ahead and swish that. I don't know if the camera will get it. I don't know if the camera's getting it, but you can actually see a red tint.
Yeah, you do get a little
Like
bit
a
of
hot
red
sauce tint.
fire.
So there you go.
That's what you get.